Hey, everybody, it's Rick Silva. We're going to get started here in just 1 second. Okay, hey, everybody, it's Rick Silva. I'm here today with my friend Charles Donaldson. Say hi, Charles.
Hello.
Hey, so what we're going to do is do some live coaching with Charles. So I created a video recently with two phone techniques called the ledge and called framing. And Charles had some questions about how to use them in a little bit more detail than I provided in a video. I thought, let's have a coaching session. Let's do it live on Facebook. And then we're also going to do a little bit of work on Charles's elevator pitch. So we're going to jump right in. So bear with me as I click a million buttons. I'm going to take this off so we can see the screen. And here we go. So Charles saw the two videos, and this is what he sent me. Excellent presentation today on the ledge and framing. I took notes during your video and have made an attempt to script my messages. If you have a few minutes, I could use your help to read through and let me know if I'm on track or if I'm missing anything. Here's what I've written. So let's talk about the ledge first. So I'm going to slow down here real quick and explain to you that I did a video with two cold calling techniques. One was the ledge, one was framing. This is the ledge. So what the ledge is, you're cold calling someone and they're just trying to get you off the phone. You're calling them on the phone. Now this is cold. You're calling them on the phone, and when the person finally gets a chance to speak, they're saying things like, I've priced. So Charles does websites. Just to work clear, Charles is a website dude. Okay. And I'll be putting Charles's information up again if you want to contact him. So in Charles's case, it could be, Charles, I have a website. I'm good. Charles, I have a website and websites don't work. Websites cost too much. Charles, I'm putting you on the spot here. We're live. But give me 2 or 3 things that over the course of your 20 years of doing websites, like objections or complaints people have had where they're trying to get rid of you.
Well, I've had people say, "Oh, well, our business, we don't get activity from the web," and typically it's because they have a very old website, which just causes people to bounce away, or, wow, that's kind of out of my budget for what I was thinking, or it could be, I don't know much about. I don't have the time to basically develop the content for
Beautiful.
the website.
Awesome. So I don't have the budget. I don't have the time to sit there and be writing a website and spending all my time on websites. They don't work. What else? They're too expensive. I don't have the time. They don't work. Anything else?
Those are the most common ones.
Perfect. Let's play with those. So let's slow down and go, Charles. When we have a lead and we're talking about a cold lead. We're not talking about referred business. We're talking about cold. You bought leads or whatever. They don't know who you are, and you're calling somebody cold.
Right.
So let me ask you before I give you what I think. So Charles is picking up the phone to call a cold lead. What is Charles's goal while you're dialing the phone? What's your goal?
My goal is basically to introduce myself and then get an appointment to meet with the appropriate person.
Perfect. So when you call a cold lead, before you saw anything about the ledge, what were you saying?
I do research before I call, so I check out their website. So then I would just basically, kind of share a little bit about who I am and the issues that I've seen with their website, and if they would be interested in continuing a conversation about developing a new web presence for them.
Okay. So today in this talk, we're not going to craft the exact approach script. We're working on, you gave the approach and then they're trying to get you off the phone, right? Okay. The approach script, we kind of are working on it actually. Elevator pitch. If you guys are watching this, it'll be the third part. So we're actually doing the last part first. So Charles, with the ledge. Yeah, we are doing that last part first because the next part's the middle part and the last part's going to be the first part. So we actually are doing it out of order. And that I think it's kind of cool. We're finishing with the end in mind. So, Charles, good answer, because if you're cold calling, people say, well, duh, I'm cold calling to make a sale. Wrong. A sale is you got to get the right person on the phone. You got to present. You got to see if they're even the person that can say yes or no. Can they write the check, or do we have to go to another department? There's a lot of steps in the sales process. Not pick up the phone, make a sale, unless you're in some low-level sales. But, Charles, you're not selling a $10,000 website on your first cold call, right? There's a little bit of get to know each other, and you got to determine if you want to work with them too. You got to figure out if they have a budget for it. There's a lot. So, very good answer. When you're cold calling on anything that's high level, real estate, insurance, financial planning, Charles does websites, whatever it is, the only goal, there's something called step selling or stage selling. All we're trying to do is sell to the next stage. So stage 1 is pick up the phone. Stage 2 is get someone on the phone. Stage 3 is get the decision maker on the phone. Stage 4 is to set a discovery call. But a lot of people go get number, make sale. And there's all these steps missed. And then they wonder, I don't have any success when they're cold calling. All of this leading into the fact that I don't think you should ever be cold calling. I hate cold calling, but if you have to cold call, or if somebody gave you a lead, this works pretty good for that, or works excellent for that. So, Charles, you call them. I'm a great web designer. I saw some issues with the website that I thought I could help you with, blah, 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 blah. And they say, it costs too much. I've looked into websites before. It costs too much. I don't have the time to spend working on a new website, and I have a website and it doesn't work. That's when we use the ledge. So let me explain, and I can't stand up because I'll knock my green screen over, but all the ledge is you posturing by somebody's pushing you down a cliff by saying, it costs too much. They're ready to hang up on you. I don't have the time. They're trying to get you off the phone. The ledge, all we're doing is we're going to turn sideways, and we're gonna jam our foot in the ground as they're trying to push us down a cliff. I like hitting this button so we can see a little bit better. So they're trying to push me down, and I'm just trying to stop it. I'm trying to stop that rock, Charles, right? Just for a second. I'm turning excited to stop. And my comeback is this. So no matter what they say, Charles, they say to you, websites cost too much. I totally understand. It's very interesting. Every single one of my clients, and I have hundreds, first words out of their mouth was, the website costs too much. After they gave me 10 minutes, so we're pre-framing the appointment. After they gave me 10 or 15, or if you need 30, after they gave me 15 minutes to show them how it doesn't cost too much, now they have great websites. And if you're allowed to, Charles, have you heard of XYZ company? Have you heard of this company? I did all of their sites. Would you happen to have 30 minutes where we could schedule a time to talk? So no matter what they say, it costs. Websites don't work. Every one of my clients had websites or didn't have them, thinking they didn't work, until they had a chance to meet with me for 30 minutes to see how much or how well they do work. And then, Charles, we go back to what was the number one reason we picked up the phone: to get an appointment. So you ledge the stopping them pushing down hills. Every person I ever talked to said the exact same thing before they give me 30 minutes. Do you have 30 minutes to meet with me? Now, Charles, this is going to work every time, but we're stopping them from pushing us down the hill. Every one of my clients, and I've got some big ones. And Charles, if you have written permission to name some of them, I would name drop. Okay. If they're in the automobile industry, do you do automotive websites?
Yes.
I don't know if you guys know this, but Charles is the founder of some automobile websites and the car reviewer and all that. So dropping that stuff on them after they say websites, like, well, just so you know, I'm the founder of blah, blah, blah company. Have you heard of this website, that website? That I did all of those, and all my clients think it's a waste of time before they give me 30 minutes. Would you happen to have 30 minutes? You're trying to just build credibility, tell them everybody you talk to said the exact same thing before they gave me 30 minutes. And then we shoot for the appointment. That's it. That's the ledge. Is that helpful?
Yes.
No matter what they say, Charles, they say, I got a grandkid being born tomorrow. Every one of my clients told me they had a grandkid. Come on, you don't have a grandkid, whatever. You could joke with them. I got you to laugh if you get them to laugh. But for 90% of the things they're going to say. I'm good. Every one of my clients said they were good when I called them. And after seeing the research I did on their website, they noticed maybe they weren't that good. Would you happen to have 30 minutes to see what I found? It's not going to work. Nothing's going to work every time, Charles. If I don't want to talk to you, nothing you're going to do is going to get me. But the ledge, it just keeps you from getting pushed off the side of the mountain. And being pushed off the side as you're falling, that's them hanging up, right? They're just trying to get from here to here, or from here to here to hang up on you. We're just trying to slow that process down. Okay, sip of water time. We're going to go into framing. So now we're going to talk about framing. So before I do, let me explain. If you, it's in the video, and at the end of this video, I'm going to have a replay of the video that talks about the ledge and talks about framing, so you can watch it right after this. But framing is basically you're painting a picture when you're talking to somebody. Now, in this case, this is going to be more, Charles, when you're calling power partners mostly. Okay, so marketing companies, ad agencies, pay-per-click people who don't do websites, even business coaches, CPAs, bankers. Bankers talk to people who are starting a new business. They're going to need a website. Printers do business cards, but they need a website. Business coaches, sign companies, people who help companies put up signs. That's where the framing is going to come in. So the ledge is for cold calling. This is framing. This is when you're calling power partners, referral partners. So most people will call a referral partner. I'm going to take it off here just for a second because I don't want people reading when I want them to listen. So when Charles is calling, so just to give you guys an idea, Charles does websites. If a company is starting from scratch, they need business cards, a bank account, and they need a website. And they need to take merchant services. They need to take credit cards for their business. So if Charles was going to cold call, let's say, a banker, most people, Charles would never do this because Charles has been with me too long, and I'll strangle Charles if he ever did this, but I know he doesn't do what I'm about to say. So when calling a referral partner, don't ever sell to them under any circumstance. If you're in a networking group, don't sell to your referral partners in a networking group because they don't want to be sold to. They're going to shut off the referrals to you if you try to sell to your referral partners. So if Charles is calling a banker, a CPA, a printing company, a pay-per-click company, power partners who don't do websites, but they do ancillary stuff, that's what this script is going to be for. So let's go over now. I'm going to pull it up now. This is called framing. So Charles needs to give a brief explanation as to who he is and why he's calling. Basically, it's name and company name, who you are. It's not very complicated. Just it's your name and company name. I need your help. It's not very complicated. It needs a little explanation. Here's why I'm calling. So, hello, my name is Charles Donaldson, and I'm with the award-winning 360 web design, specializing in helping businesses increase their online revenue through professional strategic planning and custom website development. I'm calling you because I need your help, which will only take a few minutes of your valuable time. Do you happen to know anyone or any businesses who would be interested in increasing their revenue through more engaging and laser focus? Okay, so a couple things for you, Charles. Now, this is being recorded, so you don't have to totally kill yourself taking notes. Number one, for a pre-framed calling a power partner or a referral partner, it's a little long, so I'm going to shorten it. Okay, and then the last part is going to be completely removed after I need your help, which will take a few. Do you happen to know anyone? Because remember, an elevator pitch, which we're going to be working on shortly, you never use the words anybody or anyone. You only use word-for-word scripting to fire the reticular activating system. So if I'm a web dude and I'm calling a power partner, hi, my name's Rick Silva with 360 Web Designs, and I need a little help. It wouldn't take much explanation, but here goes. So the award-winning, specializing in, that's not necessary right now. What's more important is the quotes at the end. And people who are watching this don't understand what I mean about quotes at the end. We're going to be showing you here in a second. Mine would be something to the effect. Now, those of you that are watching, it's not like I've spent the last 4 hours preparing for this. I'm doing it live just to show you the thought process. Hello, my name is Charles Donaldson. I'm with 360 Web Designs, and I just need a little bit of help. It's not complicated, but it'll take a little explanation. Would you, in your process of doing your banking, when a business owner is sitting with you, if you ever hear them say any of the following, I'd love to get a chance to meet with them. And more so, I'd love to get a chance to meet with you too. So we have to pause here, Charles, because we have to do the next slide to fix this slide. Do you understand?
Right.
So far we are, in my opinion, on a power partner call. If you're calling a banker trying to get website referrals, this is too long. Mm-hmm. So my name is Charles Donaldson with 360 Web Designs. That's what I would have so far. Okay. Now, everyone watching, we're going to go to the next slide, which is going to fix this slide. Okay. Where'd it go, Charles? It's not there. Let's fix that. Hold on one second. That's what happens when you do stuff live. Look at that. Look how fast we're going to fix this, Charles. Watch this. This will be edited out when it goes to the YouTube channel. No one will know I screwed up, but I'm human. If any of you thought I was a cyborg, you're now seeing that I'm a human being. That look okay, Charles?
That looks great.
We're going to make Arial. Then we're going to click that button, and then we're going to click that button. Bear with me, Charles. Yeah, I'm trying to move one thing, everyone, so bear with me here. I'm sorry. Here we go. I got it. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. If you're watching, I put up the wrong slide. Here we go. So we just did framing. Now we're going to talk about elevator pitch. Thanks for sticking around while I fix my screw up. So now I want you guys to think about what we just talked about, the ledge and framing, and just park it. We're going to be on a completely separate topic now, but the last half is going to go into what we just did on framing, okay? So, Charles, step one, I'm doing this real time, okay? So what we need to do, I want you guys to see this. Charles, tell me if you see a Word document popping up on the screen right now.
Yes, I do.
Perfect. So I'm going to paste this into Word, and I'm going to show you guys a major elevator pitch trick. So the average person speaks 160 to 180 words a minute, which means your elevator pitch should be 160 to 180 words. Now, we are going to work with Charles on a 30-second elevator pitch right now, 30-second. Half of 160 to 180 is 80 to 90. If we go way down here in the corner, if you can barely see it, let's see if I can do this. Let's see if this will do it. Right here. Do you see it says 80 words? Can you read that, Charles?
Yes.
I know you have monitors. You have giant monitors, so I know you can see it. So the average person speaks 160 to 180 words, which means 80 to 90 words is 30 seconds by the pure mathematics. Now, I speak at about 205, so I can get away with about 100, 105 words. Charles, you don't speak as fast as I do, so you're going to get away with 80 to 95 words. So as you can see, we're at 80 words right now, okay? So let's take a look at this, and I want you guys that are working on your elevator pitch, and go. If you go to onereferralaway.com, there's a whole training. You can click a button and get a video, and you can watch the full training on elevator pitch. Every word is a valuable piece of real estate. Every word is a valuable piece of real estate. Now, Charles, by far the most important part of the quotes. Okay. at the end of the day, I'm going to give you an example how unimportant your awards are and how many specialists you have. You want me to prove it?
Sure.
I'm going to prove it to you right now. Charles, you have an appointment with a client that is a $10,000 budget. Okay. And you show up 15 minutes late, 10 minutes late, 2 minutes late to that appointment. And I show up on time. I have a leg up, even if I've been in business for 6 months. Okay.
Yes.
That's proof that this isn't as important as this down here.
Gotcha.
I know it makes you proud, and I know it builds credibility. But in 30 seconds, when we're giving an elevator pitch to our referral partners, I
just lost you, Rick. Are you still there?
here now that I threw myself out on accident. So when you're talking to your power partners, they kind of know that you're special. That we need to program their minds and program their reticular activating system. Okay, so I'm going to reshare my screen. And do you see that document again?
Yes. So you're saying the main effort needs to be on the referral.
Yeah, on the quotes. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to start with the end first, because what's down here is going to take word real estate. And then when we only have 30 words left, that's what we have to tell everybody your name and company name. So, but don't feel bad, because almost everyone puts all the effort up here and then leaves off the most important part. So if we're running out of time, we need the punchline of the joke and shorten the joke. But we need if you're telling a joke and you can't tell the punchline, what was the point of the joke? So when we're telling an elevator pitch, we can't tell the punchline. What was the point of telling an elevator pitch? The punchline are the quotes. So, Charles, let's fix this. A great would be if you hear. Usually I would say any of the following. We just don't have the word real estate. Give me the quotes from your elevator pitch. I need 3.
Okay. I'm starting a business and I need a website.
Next one.
I can't get a hold of my web person, so I can't make any updates to my site.
My web he's not called a web person. What are you called?
We usually say our web developer.
Charles, I'm not going to put the rest because I'm going to try it, but it's going to take a lot of words. So I can't do any updates. One more.
Our website is so old that we're losing business.
Okay. So just the word for word quotes, which is okay, your name and company name is not as important as the quotes, just to give you an idea how important this is. Okay. We're at 47 words. You can see it down in our left-hand corner. We're at 47. I just want you all to see it right here. 47 words just for what I highlighted. So do you see how quickly we run out of very important word real estate?
Yeah.
So this is 65. It's a total of 114. So we got to cut like 20 words out. So hello, this is Charles Donaldson, the owner of 360 Web Designs. Awesome. Now what I'm going to do, Charles, is I'm going to take this. I'm going to drop this down. And then I'm going to bring up anything else that's mandatory. Right now, if you had, let's see, at 58 words, that's 1/3. This would be about a 15 or a 20-second elevator pitch. Your name and company name, word for word quotes. That's it. Award winning and all this stuff, that's about you. And remember, the radio station playing in everyone's mind is WIIFM. What's in it for me? Nobody cares how long you've been in business and that you have 20 people on the team and in all the benefits that it comes with. If you only have 15 or 18 or 20 seconds. So your 15-second or your elevator pitch would be, hello, this is Charles Donaldson, the 360 Web Designs. A great referral for me would be if you hear a friend, a family member, or client say any of the following: I'm starting a business and need a website. I can't get a hold of my website developer, so I can't do any updates. Our website is so old, we're losing business. There's your 15-second. Now we're going to build a 30. You didn't even know we were going to build a 15. Now we're going to build a 30. I got to shrink this down just a little bit, Sir Charles. Okay. So in here, this is my opinion, Charles, having just glanced at this. We're an award-winning development company. This is great if you have a minute. It's nowhere near it. This is like the fifth most important thing along with this. Is like, there's so many things more important than that. So if we look at this and we say we're an award-winning web development company, one of our value benefits we offer our clients is we have a staff of 20 experts. Okay, now, in the world of marketing, is this a feature or a benefit?
For me, I'd say it's a benefit, and it's also something that distinguishes us from just the individual web
Sure.
person trying to do everything.
Yes. Yeah. So this is my opinion that these are features. The benefits are, so Charles, tell me an advantage to me of you having a team of 20.
Well, if I go on vacation and our clients need help, we still have a team that can help them.
Okay.
Where everything, and we have professionals that design, professionals that program, professionals that do graphics,
All features.
versus one person trying to do everything.
I understand, but those are features. So what's the advantage of those things to me as the business owner?
Okay, I got you now. If the advantage is if their site has an issue, there's somebody to help them.
Okay, so what's the advantage to me? That's still a feature. I'm going to dig and dig and dig until you give me a feature. A benefit.
The benefit is there's always someone to help them.
What's on here?
Time.
What are you going to save me?
Oh, we're going to save you time.
That's a benefit. A feature is I have 20 guys. A benefit is we're going to save you time.
Okay.
Can you save me time, save me money, or make me money?
Yes. All of those.
Okay. Now I want you to, and I'm not picking on you, Charles. You didn't spend the last 18 years, your entire life, studying elevator pitch. I did. So in here, we're award-winning web development company, value, right? And we work with businesses who want a team of professionals, blah, 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 blah. Now you show me anywhere in the yellow on this page where you specifically tell me you're helping me, you're saving me time, you're saving money, you're making me money. It doesn't exist.
Right.
So these are all features. So your name and company name, which is up here in green, we're going to make the green is good. Green is good. Green's really important. And the direct word for quotes to help you get referrals is extremely important. Okay. So most important, the quotes are most important. I'm going to take the green off actually because it's too bright. Your name and company name up here, I'm sorry, name and company name here is critically important, but the quotes are just as important. This stuff in yellow, this is important. So we could say, Charles, I don't know what the word count's going to be, but what if we did something like with a staff of over 20 I'm going to take this color off. With a staff of over 20 experts, hold on one second. This needs to get worked on a little bit. And those of you, I'm a mathematics guy. I'm not a total English major, but Charles has a writer that can help further. But I'm good at the difference between features and benefits. The wordsmithing, sometimes we have to work on a little bit. And since we're live, I'm under a little bit of pressure here. But hello, this is Charles Donaldson, owner of 360 Web Design. With a staff of over 20 experts, our clients benefit. We got to work on the 20. Something like that, Charles. Because we have a staff of over 20 experts, our clients benefit. Something like that, Charles. See it?
Okay.
So what I want to do is I want to grab this and remember 30 seconds is 80 to 90 words, right?
Right.
What's that say right there?
81. Nice.
Indeed. So this would be a pretty good, based on what you've given me to work with, 30-second. Hello, this is Charles Donaldson, the owner of 360 Web Designs. Because we have a staff of over 20 experts, when using us, our clients benefit. Also could be benefit in some of the following ways. You could put that here if you want benefit in some of the following ways. Or benefit by saving time, saving money, and making money. That needs to be fixed up a little bit. And the beauty of it is we have 9 words to play with, Charles. A great referral for me is if you hear a friend, family member, client say, I'm starting a business, I need a website, I can't get a hold of my web developer, so I can't do any updates. Our website is so old, we're losing business. Now, Sir Charles, are you ready? We're going to slide this out of the way. I'm keeping it. We're just sliding it out of the way. And we're going to go over here. And I'm going to click Control A, Control V. And we're going to do this. Hello. And then make it a little bit bigger. And then we're going to save it. And we're going to go back to framing. And your framing script says, I'm calling because I need your help. It'll only take a few minutes. It just take a brief explanation. Do you happen to know anyone or any businesses? So in here, we would say, have you heard? Now, it's not going to be friend or family members, which is what you see here. Because if you're talking to a banker or a business coach, we just want to get them to think about their clients. So have you heard any business owners say, where we're going, Charles?
Sorry, say that again.
Do you see where we're going?
Yes.
And we put the cute little quotes in there, which we're not going to do. We're sitting here live and people are watching. Hello, my name is Charles Donaldson. I'm award-winning. Again, this is too long. I would go back to my name is basically it would be remember I had mentioned this is a little long.
Right. I wasn't sure how much to say to build up credibility at the start.
Well, ultimately, if you were calling a banker, ultimately, this is not what I would start with because I try to get an appointment with them. But it also kind of lets them know what you're looking for. My name is Charles. I'm the owner of 360 Web Designs. I'm calling just because I need a little bit of help. It's not very complicated, but it just takes a little bit of explanation. I'm wondering if you've had any of your business owners who've come in recently say things like, I'm starting a business and I need a website. I can't get a hold of my web developer, so I can't do any updates, or my website is so old, we're losing business. That might spark that business to go, man, I just had a guy come in yesterday. He's starting a business and he doesn't have anything. We're trying to get him a loan. You might want to call him. Do you see how this is shorter, sweeter, and you got the word for word quotes? Because you're calling someone, you don't have quotes, you're wasting your time.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah. So I have this saved, and this saved, and I'm going to save it here. And then I'm going to go like this. I'm going to click these cool little buttons here. Everybody, that's Charles. So I wanted to thank Charles for asking me for this help. I don't generally do all of this. Is a lot of work doing this. So thank you for asking. This came from the ledge and from framing. That live training is coming up right after this. You'll see it on the YouTube channel. That's Charles's information. That's my information. It's onereferralaway.com. It's one referral away at YouTube. And the email address is onereferralaway@gmail.com. Charles, did you enjoy it?
Rick, I appreciate so much all your help and your expertise, and I did enjoy it, and I learned a lot. So thank you very much.
Thank you. And those of you watching live, thanks very much for watching. This will be on early next week on One Referral Away. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks.